is well. I hope all is well. Welcome in everybody. Welcome Patty Cake Crew. Welcome everyone. I have a small bowl here and measuring cup. I am going to be making some pancakes. And I know it's later in the day, it's more like brunch. And these are the pancakes that I will be making. This is the mix. I like it because it has no artificial flavors, colors, or preservatives. So I will be using this. Gonna only do a few pancakes, not a lot. I have another full box of it because I know this will not be enough. Let's see. Let's measure this. I just want a small amount. I'm on babysitting duty today with my grandchildren, my grandsons. Let's talk to Tyler. He's doing well. He didn't come home for the weekend. He's on the campus. But Tyler can come home anytime, any day in the week because he is in the city. Okay. Okay. I will have to open the other box. I already have my skillet here with just a little bit of oil in there. May have to add some more. I will be cooking dinner, lunch, whatever you want to call it, and I'll probably come back on and do that. But right now, I am doing these pancakes. It'll be very simple. I have not had breakfast this morning, so I'm just going to do some for my grandson and I. And this is the other bag of the pancake mix, same kind. So we will put this away. Okay, and you only add water with this mix. Just doing a small amount, but I'm going to add a little bit of water to it. And that, thanks for the hearts, whoever is giving them. Okay, I had to get my other device so I can read your comments. Okay, I am going to add a little bit of water to this. And just make a small amount. So I have this, let's put it back. And add some water, cold, add cold water. as the mix. So I have the consistency that I need. Thanks for the love, for the hearts, whoever is giving them. Okay, no, I'm quiet. Okay, I can welcome all of you in. Welcome in, everybody. Jackson Street. Shout out Jackson Street, 2300. Get into it. Shout out the Bud Files. Shout out OK Lounge and News. Hello, Gwen. Shout out Official 1SP. I think he likes to be called 1SP. Shout out 1SP. Everything's good on this end, 1SP. Thank you all for speaking to each other. Welcome in Sandra D. Shout out Sandra D. Shout out everybody. Happy Sabbath to you, Gwen. Thank you all for coming. I wish we had smellophone too, Sandra D. It would be nice. It would really be nice. I don't want to get this too hot. All is well over here. Chainmail, I've not seen you before. Welcome in. Welcome in, Butter Roll Boutique. Thanks for coming. Thank you all for coming, and we're going to get into these pancakes. As I said, it's more brunch because I'm getting a late start. I spent the night with my grandchildren and family last night. I've been spending some nights with them. And I went home this morning and did a little personal stuff, walked first, and I apologize for that walking video. I think the tripod was hidden because I didn't have it closed shut. So you got that noise and some other background noise. I apologize, but that's okay. So we're going to get into this, and I am going to do an unboxing. I got a surprise gift yesterday from my niece from Akron, Ohio. Wasn't expecting it. She's always gifting me, and it's an amazing gift, and I want to share it with you guys. I will do the unboxing. I've already opened the packaging, but not the gift. So I want to do that with you guys, and we will do that in just a bit. Okay, but right now, we're gonna get into these pancakes. Just gonna make a few. Like to get my oil hotter. So we're gonna not overcrowd the skillet. Probably will put 2 in at a time. Don't want them too fat. So I have 2 small pancakes in there. I'm making a mess, guys. See if I can daughter is so orderly. Everything is just so, she's somewhat of, I don't want to speak it, but she has some ODC-ish tendencies. It's real. Okay, the pancakes are bubbling on top. You make them too big, it looks like they don't get done through and through the way I like them. So I try to keep them small. Okay, I'm going to show them to you. And I'll be frying some bacon. Y'all don't look at my nails, they gotta be done. Just had them done. My daughter actually did them for me. But when you keep your hands in water, it's really hard to keep them looking nice. Sure they're done. That's why I like to keep them thin. Let you get a look at them. See how nice and golden brown they are? I didn't do but 1 cup. I just added a little water. Didn't really measure the water. I think it's 2/3 cup of water. I think it's, let's see, to 1 cup. To 1 cup, it is 2/3 cup water. Okay. I want to also make this little angel food cake, pineapple angel food cake. This is the cake box mix. I don't use much box mix. I like making my cakes from scratch, but I have not done any cakes from scratch probably, I know it's been over a year. It's a lot, it takes a lot, and I just hadn't done it. Okay, see that? So I'm going to probably put a little more oil in here. Thanks for the hearts, for the love, whoever is giving the hearts and love. Welcome in, Shatika Woods. Good afternoon. I'm like that too, Miss Patty. Things out of order. Yes, B is like that, Gwen. Welcome in, Joshua. Yeah, she does crafts. She has made some of the most beautiful wreaths a while ago and hanging uh, beautiful crafty things and I mean just beautiful stuff. But I would watch that. I don't have the patience for it. It has to be right. She will take it apart and take it apart. And I say, my goodness, all this time you're spending on this one thing, she's going to take her time. She's going to take it apart, take it apart. If it doesn't suit her, she'll take the whole thing apart and redo it. Oh my goodness. I don't have that type of patience for that. But she has, as they say, the patience of Job. She's in real estate business. She's a realtor slash broker. And she tried to get me to go to school. And I seriously thought about it because I know I could do it. But when I saw things she was going through, I said, oh no, I can't. I think you and I had this conversation before about that real estate thing. Um, and I think we had similar feelings that we could not do. I could not deal with some of these personalities and things that she deals with. She loves it, it's her passion, but she can have it. It takes special people for special professions and skills and stuff. And, so God has gifted all of us. Everybody can't do everything. Okay, when I finish these two, then I won't do any more on camera, but I'll show you the meat. I'll do it. Let's see, I can turn that up a little bit and let this get done. I hope everyone has a great day. I have got to get back to work to get these caterings out before 2:30. Got 5 done, 3 more to go. Okay, Sandra D, be careful in the heat. And thank you so much for coming by. Take care of yourself. Welcome in and hello, shout out VOM, hashtag VOM, Vaughn, the voice, it matters. Thank you so much, honey, for coming through. Thank you all for being here. I know people love to watch folks cook, and I love to cook, but I don't cook as much as I used to, but I do love it. I still love cooking. If they had home economics in my university at that time, it would have been my major. Seriously, it would have been my major. I took home economics in the 9th grade, and I took it, well, I was in the state of Louisiana in the 9th grade, part of the 9th grade, and I started taking it there, and then when we came, when we moved, when we came here, I took it in the 10th grade. I'm trying to see, did I take it? I took it in the 10th and 11th, or the 11th and 12th, something like that. But I love home economics. My mama could already sew. She used to be a dressmaker. She used to make dresses for ladies. And she used to make a lot of pretty clothes for me when I was a little girl. And I just liked sewing, so I took sewing, and we had cooking, but it wasn't any serious cooking. I think the first thing we made were the tea cakes, the old-fashioned tea cakes. So yes, we did that. We didn't cook any meals though in that class, but we did do some sewing. So I don't sew now, but I can. And my mom, when my mom was sewing and I was a little girl, I would see her pick things apart and put them back together too. So I guess she has a little bit of that because she's very orderly as well. A little OCD-ish, I think. Mm. So it's something about when you're frying or whatever, your first batch comes out prettier. The second batch, not as pretty as the first. So these are the 4 pancakes, and I'm going to do the meat. This is the meat. I want these to burn. Not as pretty as the first one, but they're okay. Get this burn stuff out of the skillet. The burning pieces. Yeah, they're gonna be good. And this is about the size that I like them. About like that. Okay, let's put the meat in. No, I do not have gloves on. I'm not cooking for a group. If I were cooking for a group, I would have gloves on, but this is only for me and for the grand boys. So my hands are clean, and I'm not even going to pretend like I use gloves when I'm in my own kitchen, unless I'm handling chicken or something like that. Yeah, then I will. Certainly, I will. And this is the bacon going in. This is enough for us. Bacon. This you can say you're having lunch. Yeah. Yeah, really good. Hello, Nikki. How are you doing? Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming. My granddaughter started college Thursday, and I've been here butterfly. I'm so happy and proud of her. Time just flies. She was just a baby. I'm definitely yes, I know how you feel. That's like my grandson Tyler. I mean, time has really flown by. So we're proud of him as well. We're proud when our children graduate high school because that is a serious milestone. That's an honor to graduate high school. I don't take that lightly. And we have to recognize that. And I look at it like this. Everybody is not going to attend college. Some people may go and get a skill or a trade. Some people may leave high school and go to jobs. But whatever our children do, it is a blessing, and we are happy if they graduate high school and go directly to a job. As long as it's honest living, it's a blessing. It's really, really a blessing. And I give them honor as well because here in my city at the Publix supermarkets, there are a lot of special needs adults, young people that work there. And I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that. And when they take my grocery, a lot of times I really don't need anyone to take my grocery, but I let them do it and I tip them well because they're out there working. They're trying to, um, they're getting life skills. So we have to recognize that. We have to honor what these babies are doing. no matter what. And I just believe in that. Yeah, we have to, because we have to realize, and they're no less of people because they don't go to college. I told my grandson, I said, if it gets to a point in college that you don't want to no longer go, I wouldn't push that because these children are doing things to themselves. They get overwhelmed. And I tell him, it doesn't matter what anybody says. I even told him about staying on the campus. If it gets to a point that you cannot stay on campus, you want to come home, have no fear, don't be shamed. It's nothing to be ashamed of. If you decide you cannot stay in that dorm or you don't want to stay in that dorm, don't stay in the dorm. It's not that serious. Life is going on. Whatever they do, as long as it's positive, as long as they're doing something honest, I'm all for it. I am all for it. But some of these people push these children to no return. There was an incident nearby me at a certain university where a student, I mean, he was almost finished. Something went wrong mentally, and the child ended it all. I mean, that is heartbreaking. Don't worry about if I'm going to disappoint my parent because I didn't finish or I didn't do this, this, and this. Baby, it's not that serious. Not that serious. That's right. Gwen has a phone call. She put a similar phone there. Oh, sad story. Yeah, that was a sad story. Yes, Gwen, very sad. Very sad. And it's these things are happening in a number of places. I mean, that's not the first I've heard. I don't know what it was. The child had a scholarship. I don't know what went wrong. Third year student. I had a lady to tell me that a family member was going to a predominantly white school back in the day and very smart and got to finished the third year and decided he wanted to do something else. His mama wasn't happy, but he went on with his life, and did well. So we have to recognize if somebody don't push these children. We don't know what type of pressure they may be experiencing. Don't push them. Let's not push these children just to look good. It's just like, I think Gwen was talking on one of her broadcasts, it's just like being in a marriage. If it's not working, bump what people will think, bump what people will say. It doesn't matter. Get out. If it's not healthy, don't stay there. Don't stay there. Hello, Georgia girl. How are you doing? Yes, Gwen. Thank you, Georgia girl. I hope you're feeling better today with your feet, the pain and everything. Praying for your healing. Okay, guys, look at this. Look at this bacon. See how it's looking? I hope you can see it. It's looking good. So we are going to put it on here. Nothing is that serious because life will go on. It will go on. With or without a college degree, life will go on. So the child says, and we need to talk to these children, find out what's going on with them. Let's find out what's going on with these children because it could be something they might feel they can't talk to the parent or whatever. So So let's leave that line of communication open. Okay, this is the little bacon, and these are the pancakes. So that's it, guys, for the the meal, the little brunch, and we got some strawberry preserves that we're gonna use with a little butter on top. I love strawberry preserves. We're not gonna use syrup. We're gonna use some butter and preserve. Let me break one of these open so you can see it. Here it is. Mmm, good. I like that little crust around the edges. Thank you so much, Georgia Girl, for being a member for 24 long months. I thank all of you, for your time, your support, cash apps, super stickers, super chats, thumbs up, memberships, Patty Cake Crew, all of you that support me in any way and every way that you support. The marmalade, well, Gwen, I'm at B's house. The marmalade is at my house. You know I love my orange marmalade. It's at my house. And the syrup is at my house too. Welcome in, Sirius S. of Virgo from Georgia. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for being a member for 3 long months. Thank you so much. No, I didn't cook egg today, Joshua. I don't eat egg every day, but I'll see if my grandson wants an egg, and I'll fry him one. Thank you so much, Joshua, for your support. Thank you all for your support. I get all types of love and support. I be gifted seeds and books and what else? Teas and t-shirts and mugs and water bottles. And Georgia Girl gifted me a water bottle when I was out walking a lot in the street. And even if I go somewhere, that water bottle comes in handy. I have been gifted so much, so many, many, many seeds, so many, many plants. Odom's Homestead, shout out Odom. I have 2 thriving, beautiful fig trees that Odom's Homestead gifted. He sent me 4, clippings of 4, cuttings of 4. 2 of them died, but I have 2 beautiful ones. He sent me strawberry plants twice, and I don't know, I must have killed them. Maybe I overwatered or whatever, but they didn't make it either. But that's okay. We just keep going, keep pushing. And I just thank everybody for plants, for seeds, for encouragement. Um, I love the crafters, the entertainers, the artists, the cooks, everyone, inspirational, motivational, the exercising group, the wellness group. I just love all of you, the gamers. I watch a little bit of everything. The van lifers. I watch a lot of different channels, the reaction channels, the news channels. Yes, I love the variety. So I'm there. A lot of times I'm in the watchtower. I may have you on the TV, and a lot of times I don't comment because I have you on the TV. Sometimes I forget to go back and watch, well, comment after I have signed off the TV, but we never know who may be watching us. Because they don't say anything, it doesn't mean that they're not supporting. They may, because on the TV, I can't make comments. and then I may go from one creator to another. Then I may, if I don't write it down, I might forget. I need to go back and make a comment or whatever. But I'm gonna give you the thumbs up before I turn on the TV. I'll give you the thumbs up and then turn the TV on. And that's how I do it. That's how I support. Welcome in, sweetie. Renee's Secret Gardens. Welcome in. And I see someone speaking to J3GS. Hello, welcome in J3GS Farms. Shout out to you. Welcome in, welcome in. I see a lot of my Georgia people here. Shout out Georgia, the great state of Georgia. Shout out Mississippi. Shout out the great state of Maryland, the great state of New York, and California. We've had California in the house. Let's see. North Carolina in the house. Shout out Tennessee in the house. Shout out all of you great creators, great supporters. I appreciate you all. And some of you, I may not know where you're from, but shout out to your state. Shout out USA. Shout out Canada and all of my people that support me from Japan, Philippines, Jamaica, Africa. Thank you all so much. All of my international friends, I thank you. So I'm going to go on and get into these pancakes and this meat and see if my grandson wants some egg. And get my strawberry preserve and get it in. But thank you guys. May the Lord bless you. May the Lord keep you. May the Lord make his face to shine upon you. And I know that's just part of the scripture, but I always say that little part, I love it. I love the whole scripture. But anyway, you all have a blessed day. Be safe out here. Be mindful of how you treat others. Please, please. But also be mindful of how you allow others to treat you. That's my part of it. But be blessed out here. Have a great day. Until I see you on the YouTube highways and byways. And I hope I have not missed speaking to anyone. But I will see you guys on the next one.